In the centuries before the conquest period, Turkic people near the homeland of the Proto-Hungarians influenced them greatly. They influenced them in relation to language, the organization of their tribal society, their military fashion, and culture. Around 200 modern Hungarian words are of Turkic Bulgar origin, such as the names of domestic animals: wheat, which is buza; barley, which is arpa; wine, which is bor; and blow, which is eke. I could go on. This is evidence for the Proto-Hungarians as a people who lived a intermittent, sedentary way of life. Other words, such as the verb to write, ir, also descend from this same period. Any form of writing that they could have possibly had would have been a runic one, which only survives in engravings in certain objects and were written through notches more than anything else. That form of runic writing was probably used by the Zekeles, who are one of the subgroups of the Hungarians. That same form of runic writing was also used by an enigmatic group of people called the Kavars, who were Turks. Scholars dispute when exactly they became involved with the Hungarians, though. It's a tie between just before the conquest or just at the time of it. But more on this. The tribal names of the Hungarians also hint at a Turkic connection. Of the 7 Hungarian tribes, only 2 of them, Ineg and Magyar, are of Finno-Ugric origins. The rest are Turkish. The same goes for the names of the tribal leaders, but it can be argued that they were all not Turkic, but rather Turkified, because they were subjects of the Khazar Empire. Furthermore, all the names of Arpad's sons, Arpad, the first king of the Hungarian Principality in Europe, were all Turkish with no doubt. Emperor Constantine also referred to the Magyars as Turks, but that probably had to do with the Hungarians being related to the military organization of most Turkic tribes. It followed the Turkish model. Different interpretations exist, obviously, but what can't be denied is the Finno-Ugric origins of their language, because it's one of the products of their evolution as a people. But Gyula Laszlo proposed a different theory, a more original one, which is that the Hungarians of the conquest Hungarians, encountered Finno-Ugric speakers when they actually arrived at the Danubian Carpathian Basin and didn't speak a Finno-Ugric language before that. That the Avar Empire, who ruled the region, is a civilization they probably adopted the Finno-Ugric language group from. Most scholarship suggests that the Avars were a Turkic people from Central Asia. That's the 2-stage conquest theory. The Common Hungarian entertains this theory, but many scholars and specialists reject it. But all in all, what can ultimately debunk any connection that the Hungarians have with the Turks is that Hungarian culture is an accumulation of every single culture, language, and civilization it ever came into contact with, not simply that of the Turkic ones. And this is where I end my dissertation. Thank you for watching.